in the morning. Okay, this was early in the early hours in the morning, but during London, I was expecting price to give me a retracement to here and then a move to the downside, right? But that didn't happen, and it started selling off. So I gave them, those who were at the live session, if they want to sell it, they can sell it from where we were and then look for a first target here. But then I told them again that it's Monday, anything can happen, and the most time that people lose money, or most time that I personally lose a trade or I get it wrong, is Mondays. Yeah, and then it is this. Okay, and because if now come above this high, now my eyes go straight up to here. All right, let's go back to the daily and I'll show you why. So I'm looking at this last up candle, right? Because they did run this high. Because they did run this high, I'm not expecting this to continue going up. They've left equal lows in here. They did run this high. Okay, so I'm not expecting this to go up. Extend it. I don't want price to exceed this high. Yeah, it's not necessary for price to do that. So on the 4-hour, this is what I have. That level is what I'm watching. If price gets here, okay, and gives me a rejection, or I can sell, take my chances and sell straight as it's coming up there, something like this. Yeah, just price doesn't have to go above this high, so that's where I'll place my stop. So I can sell it straight as it's coming up, and then I'll target this equal lows. Okay, but I don't want to sell it straight as it's coming up. I want to see some form of a rejection. Okay, so price gets here, give me a rejection, and then I will sell it back down to clear this equal lows. Okay, so let's see if we can get this rejection up here. If we do, that'll be great, right? Because not only we have a huge move to the downside, but that also give I will expect the dollar to be weak as well. Therefore, the pound and the euro setup that I gave will also be valid. All right, so that's what I'll be looking for on this. Yeah, they've cleaned this high, so equal highs, clean this equal highs. Now they've cleaned this high again, so anyone who is short, it has been killed. I don't think people are buying this right now. It doesn't look appealing to buy this because people will be scared. They don't know where it's going to turn around, and that's the condition we are in. So the action plan is wait for it to get up here and then look for a selling opportunity right there. Okay, Canadian, I think everyone in my group is short by now. If you're not short, then you didn't listen to my instructions. Okay, I gave these ones out yesterday that we should look for what, because price was going up. If you watched yesterday's session, if anyone was around, I said do not love this rally because it's not a good rally, it's a fake one, right? It's a fake rally. So what you need to do is wait for the rejection, and we did get that rejection, and I did outline. I think I still have them. Yeah, I still have them here. So I'm gonna go onto the CAD, and I said if price close below on the 4-hour here, you have this line, that line, and that line for your entry. So you're gonna take one of them. You have to choose which one you want, and then you sell short. So if everyone did listen, okay, then you should be in this already. And I love this one. Yeah, I love this one because there is this low, that low, and that low waiting to be taken. All right, so let's jump back onto this. So if you are short, just let it run. Okay, we're gonna take something off here, and we're gonna take something off there, and we're gonna take something off here as well. Okay, so let's see if we can get that. And like I mentioned, I went over, I think during the session with the New York session with the signal group, I did go back in time. Sorry. I did go back in time to give them reasons why we are expecting this drop. Right? I think I've posted that video in the free group as well. I gave the reasons why we should expect this moves to the downside, because the high that is formed mid-July, okay, leads for a decline in the yen pairs. So let's see if you're going to get that. All right. On this one, that is a beautiful trade. Yeah, I didn't take it, but it was a beautiful trade. I think it was Friday. Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, Friday. I was looking for this to happen, but I didn't participate. Shame. Could have been a nice trade. Okay, however, that's not the point right now. Cancel it. Let's remove everything. Let's drop down to the daily. Yeah. This is pushing up because of the dollar strength this morning. Okay, it should be weak and we should be expecting lower prices, but dollar is pushing up today. It did give a rejection yesterday, pushing up today, so that is leading this pair to push up a little bit. Overall, I think I'll be expecting the same thing. I'm not expecting this to go to the moon. Doesn't need to do that. I'm expecting price to come above this high, like I mentioned yesterday, above this high, and I'll start looking for signs of rejection. Why? Because we are making this on this time frame, so that's what I'm expecting. Okay. So let's see if we get a run above this high into, to be specific, here. Yeah, to be specific. That's the level I'm personally watching. Okay, I want to see price get up here. I want to see price get up here, give me a rejection, sell short, and then write it down for these equal lows. Okay, so it hasn't changed. Just keep an eye on that. So what you're gonna do is have a line right there, and then wait for price to get up here and wait for a rejection, and then with that rejection you look for price to sell off, just like the yen pairs. The other ones are selling off this morning. Okay, some to Aussie and beautiful one. Is gonna offer another opportunity to sell short right in here. I didn't quite get to the level I expected it to, but that's fine. Doesn't need to. Okay, let's delete this alert. Yeah, it's giving another strong rejection. So what I'll do is I'll do the same thing like I did up there, and then I'll be looking for a short. Once this candle closes, we've got an hour and 18 minutes for this to close. Once that closes, I will be looking for a retracement back up in there, and I'll be selling short. Right, I will love this entry. Yeah, if you did sell short, let it run, you can look for another entry here, targeting this equal lows. Yeah, you have that low and that low relatively equal. We've been this I think last month I did give reasons why when price does this and we start looking for price to whether trade up or down, it will trade right through them, because this is like it doesn't exist, so it's gonna drop quickly. Okay, so this is just noise, right? So price is gonna drop quickly. So I'm looking at here for by end of July we should be sitting down there. I'll take something off in here and I'll take something off here as well. We could get a bounce somewhere in there. Okay, so have this level, this one particularly, there will be a bounce and then it will come back down again. Okay, so price gets here, I expect it to bounce up here probably, and then another move to the downside, something like this.